All right, the Chiefs just got done beating the Atlanta Falcons with 22-17. This team is frustrating. This team is so frustrating. But man, let's get into the highlights here. Let's thing they can to keep the game close. The first drive of the game. Here we go. Kirk Cousins. I love Kirk Cousins as a person. Just nice throw here. And the defense they do this every game, where they start out where it's like, hey, we'll let you score and kind of figure out what you're doing. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. A lot of things that the Chiefs are doing right now annoy me, and that's one of them right there, leaving the guy wide open. And they do that a lot because I don't think that they've stopped a team this year on third down or on the first drive of the game. So this was just a mix-up with Tranquil and, gosh, I forgot his name. But yeah, Tranquil just goes, I don't know what's going on there. At this point, like, I'm not really worried. I'm just like, we've seen this before from the Chiefs. So, there's Xavier Worthy. I really wish they'd get the Xavier Worthy deep game going, but alas, Rashee Rice is showing up big this year, which that's another positive. The offense as a whole isn't playing well, and there's so much to that, and I think a lot of it has to do with Andy Reid. Andy Reid. First off, and I think we'll get to this later, for God's sakes, what are you calling on 3rd and 4th and short? Like 3rd and 1 stresses me out more than 4th and 16. And that was a bad pass by Mahomes. Mahomes has made some questionable passes this year, and they got to clean that up, man. There's so much. The Chiefs haven't played well this year on offense. And they're undefeated, so they got that going for them. Yeah, they do. They got that going for them. I get it's a positive when they haven't. Listen, you don't want to be what we call the Buffalo Bills, which is you peak at week 4 or week 3, and everybody, or the Miami Dolphins of 2022, where you peak at week 3. You don't want to do that. You want to be the Chiefs of 2023, where you peak in the playoffs. But having said that, man, they could use a little focus here, because I feel like the offense loses focus a lot. This is not one of them right here. This is not one of them. This is a great play. Great play, Rashee Rice. Rashee Rice is a stud. That is one thing that I'm taking away from this team right now, is Rashee Rice is a wide receiver 1. Travis Kelce, meh. I think that he will get his touches here. We haven't seen it yet, and then when we tried to go to him a couple times here, he dropped a big 3rd down pass. This was a bogus play. For all those who say, oh, the Chiefs get all the calls, this was a terrible call. The refs in general were terrible tonight. When in doubt, just don't throw the flag, dude. If it's not egregious, don't throw the flag. This is another flag. It was a holding on Bolton that they picked up. Yes, and so that the terrible roughing the passer call on Chris Jones led to this touchdown. So the Chiefs, in fact, do not get all the calls, you stupid idiots. Ravens, Broncos, Bengals fans. Wah, wah. Raiders fans. You lost to the Panthers at home. So the Chiefs again haven't really. They just screw around with these teams, and I didn't really think the Chiefs are going to lose this game. But I would like to see them not screw around. So Mahomes is doing his thing here. I think he had I don't think Mahomes is bad. I think he had one bad play. in general, that's that. One bad play, one costly play. Now, Andy Reid, I thought, is not putting his guys in position in the goal line, in short yardage situations to succeed. I think that hurts the team way more than Mahomes' interceptions. That was weird. That was really weird. This game should not have been this close. I just wish the Chiefs would put their foot on the gas and not let go. Instead they let go, and they lose focus. And you'll see here what they did in the second half when they had the lead. As soon as the Chiefs get a lead, it's just like they don't care. They just screw around. And I need them to care. I need them to have focus. Focus, guys. Focus. Now, the funny thing that Tirico said, here we go, on the fourth, it's fourth down at the end of the half, Tirico and Collinsworth are like, great stop by the Falcons here, man, they really held the Chiefs down to a field goal. Like, the Chiefs were very happy to get away with the field goal, because if the Chiefs actually passed the ball inbounds at that time and caught it, they would not have a field goal. They would get away with nothing. So the Chiefs were intentionally trying to throw the ball out of bounds there, you idiots. There's Kelsey. Need more Kelsey. And we needed him more in the second half, and he dropped a big pass. We don't need that, Kelsey. Like, we don't need that, dude. We need you to catch, man. We need you to focus. We need your focus. We need you to focus. And I don't think he is. This was good, but this wasn't a big. I guess the first drive of the half is always really good for the Chiefs here. It was great last week. It was good this week, and I thought the offensive line played well. But oh no, this actually was a turd here. This is Andy Reid screwing around at the goal line and just being awful. And Andy says, "Oh, we gotta stop settling for field goals." Well, you're the reason they settle for field goals. Is because one, you're either too conservative, or two, you make stupid play calls to where they don't really succeed. Instead, they have to settle for field goal because you're a ridiculous play call. There's a great pass to Rashid. Rashid had himself a day, man. Rashid had himself a day. There's a lot that's frustrating about this team right now, and I know they're 3-0, and I know it's great that they won. This should have been the drive that kind of, asserted their dominance. This should have been that. And this was a great play. This was a great play to Juju. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back, Juju. And then Bucker misses a field goal, and all of the liberals celebrate, and the cat ladies celebrate. So yeah. Anyways, that's it. Here we go. Yeah, he misses an extra point. Bucker misses an extra point. But it's just so frustrating watching this team play, especially on offense, because you just feel like they're just not focused. And I feel like that's just coaching. I feel like it's coaching because they are underachieving on offense. They're leaving so much on the table. They're terrible in short yardage. And then I think they're a little too conservative. Last week, the first drive of the game, they settled for a field goal. 4th and goal at the 1 yard line. And they at the first drive of the game. It's mind-boggling. Andy's really frustrating me right now. And at least they're winning right now, because last year at this time they weren't winning these games. But hopefully they'll improve, because it was a critical miss right here, like a bad miss, and it's just, can we 3rd and 2, and this wasn't our just 3rd down where Rashid Rice dropped the pass, Kelsey dropped the pass. We can't run the ball for 1 yard. And Mahomes and Xavier Worthy had a miscommunication. They just need to focus. I I believe that's on coaching. I really wonder if Eric Bieniemy would have just like lit a fire into these guys. So like, okay, I gotta really not screw this up. I gotta really pay attention to what we're doing here. And I don't know if that's an Eric Bieniemy thing or what, but they're missing something on offense where they don't seem like they're focused. And they're underachieving, and I hope that it doesn't come back to bite them later on in the season. Again, you don't want to peak at week 3. All right, that's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. That's what they do. That's Rex Ryan and Dan Orlovsky calling Josh Allen the MVP and the Buffalo Bills the team to beat in the AFC. That's let them have that. Hang the banner, like Nick Wright says. Hang the banner for the Week 4 September champions. I'd rather be the actual regular season, the season NFL champions, the Super Bowl champions, than the 4 champions. So there's a lot of room to improve here. And I don't like this play right here. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure with Rashid Rice just or not. Somebody stopped running. Xavier Woods stopped running. The refs, I thought, were terrible this game, and I really thought that, and I just think across the board, the refs just don't throw too many flags. Nobody wants to see throw that many flags. Okay, nobody. Look at that. There's no reason for a flag to be on the play. Now there was a missed pass interference call in the end zone against the Falcons, the drive earlier on this one. That should have been called. And I almost wish it was, because I felt like the offense would have gone down and scored, the Chiefs' offense. But instead, we had to suffer with this. And I was just like, I honestly was like, let them score. Let them score. Let them score. Go down. We can score. I don't know. I just feel like that, and that this team is just, right now, what a play. What a play by Bolton. That's a great Nick Bolton play. The best Nick Bolton play of his, no, second best of his career, because he did have that score for the touchdown in the Super Bowl. But, and then Mahomes here hurts himself. Are they going to show us? But, I just feel like the Chiefs are not playing their best. They're not even playing well. And eventually, they are going to need to play more games. But you know what? They're 3-0, baby. That's better than anybody in their division.